Hey, so you're thinking about moving to Jupiter, Florida, or the surrounding area, but you're not sure what all your options are? Well, we're gonna cover a couple of great ones today, specifically some condos that are gonna put you waterfront. So if a waterfront condo is something that you think would be right for you, stick around. Hey, my name's Andy Johnson. I'm with the Andy Johnson Group over at eXp Realty. And if this is your first time joining us, go ahead, click that subscribe button, ring that bell. That way you know anytime we post new content on Jupiter and the surrounding area, and you can be in the know. Listen, we are so excited to have you here on the video today. Every day we're talking to people just like you that want to make Jupiter or the surrounding area their home. So if you're thinking about moving here next week, next month, or next year, we'd love the opportunity to talk to you. Shoot us a line, give me a call, send me a text. Anyway, just reach out to me. Can't wait to hear from you. But hey, let's get back to why we're really here. And that is to talk about some great condo options on Singer Island. Okay, so let's get back to it though, why you're really here. We're standing across from where we just were a minute ago, and that's because you're looking for a great place in the area. You're looking for maybe a condo on the water, and you're thinking, hey, where can I go? Well, you know what? Singer Island is an awesome, awesome option. We're gonna look at a couple here, and actually one right off Singer Island, which is way over there. Well, where? There. Right, what's right behind me? But we're gonna go check those out in just a minute. So if you're not super familiar with the area, Singer Island is about a 3-mile island. Part of it's made up of Riviera Beach, the other part is Palm Beach Shores, but pretty much everybody just says, I live on Singer Island. Again, about 3 miles long. On the north side, you come in by North Palm Beach on a road called PGA Boulevard, and on the south, you're gonna come in on Blue Heron. Super, super accessible to the airport and surrounding areas, shopping, golfing. You know, a lot of the buildings out here are going to have deeded beach access, and a lot of them have private beaches as well. You've got restaurants down on the south side of the island. A lot of people leave on the north end to do their shopping at the mall and things like that. However, there is a Publix right at the south end of the island as well. It's a really, really good place to live, and really for people that are looking for waterfront condos in the North Palm Beach County area, this is one of the best options where there's the most choices to come to. So the first one that we're going to check out is Singer Island, or Singer Island, excuse me, we're already on Singer Island. We're gonna check out Sugar Sands. So give me just a second, I'll get us over there. All right, so here I am at Sugar Sands. What an awesome, awesome option over on Singer Island. So just so you know, Sugar Sands is gonna be one of the few 55 and older options that we have in this area. They're really compared to farther south in like Boynton, Lake Worth, Delray. There's not as many 55 and older communities really all in all of North Palm Beach County, but this is one of them, and it's a really, really great one. You know, in Sugar Sands, you have units that range from starting at about 900 square feet. They go up to about 1,500, 1 bedroom, all the way up to 3 bedroom, and a lot of different options view-wise too. So actually directly behind these units here, you have a view of the Intracoastal. These units over here actually have a view of the canal, and there's quite a few units in here that are just kind of have a garden view. Beautiful, but you know, that's all you're getting. Now, one of the nice things as with all of these is, even though you're located on the Intracoastal side, you still get a really, really great breeze all the time. You have patios on all of these. And it's a great community with great amenities. You've got the pool, clubhouse room, you've got a sauna over here. The association fees do range depending on the size of the unit that you're in, and that's pretty typical no matter where you are over on Singer Island. It's always gonna be like that. The bigger units, you're gonna pay more of an association fee than with some of the smaller units. A couple other things to note about in here: it is a non-gated community when you're in here, so you can just come in and out. There really isn't any covered parking for the most part, which, you know, covered parking is something people forget about sometimes because, you know, since you're right on the water, you are going to have that salt water coming in, and it just really makes a mess of your car pretty quick. Another thing to consider when you're coming out here, I know a lot of people come out and automatically want to go to the ocean view, but the intracoastal views are really spectacular too. Reason being is obviously at night, once it gets dark, there's not much to look at on the ocean other than black, whereas if you're facing the other way, you can see the boats, you know, and you get the city lights as well. So just something for you to think about. But overall, Sugar Sands is amazing, amazing choice. I mean, completely, even on the really like on the western end of the community, you could still walk to the beach fairly easily, you know, maybe 10 minutes max. Take the car over. I don't even know why you take the car over, you wouldn't. But so really great option. You're on the south end, the fastest access off the island from this particular community is going to be off the Blue Heron Bridge. So, you know, let's go hop over to another community, see what you think. All right, so here I am at Cote d'Azur. This is such an awesome option over on Singer Island. This building was built around 1970. There are two of them. Right behind me, we've got the West Tower, which this is sitting off the water a little bit more. The units on that end are gonna have a great view of the intracoastal. And then back here, you have the East Tower, which that is ocean front. So multiple of these units are going to have views of the intracoastal and the ocean. It's just how obstructed are they and what are they looking like? Obviously the higher floors are gonna get a little bit more because the view is gonna be a little bit better. So because this was built in the 1970s, you have some units that haven't been touched since then. You have other ones that have been completely redone, and obviously prices vary accordingly. You're ranging somewhere probably in between somewhere 500,000 to about $1 million in here. Units start at about 1,600 square feet, but it's a really, really great option. Nice amenities. The association here is going to run about 850. Now, this is a gated community, which is super awesome, and not everywhere down here is going to have that. It is not a manned gate. You do punch in a code, and you do have covered parking. Now, not every unit has covered parking, but a lot of them do, and that's definitely a premium, keeping your car protected from the salt water down here. One other thing worth mentioning about Cote d'Azur is that you have a lot, well, pretty much a lot of guest parking compared to what a lot of these buildings have, which is really nice, especially come around the holidays when people are wanting to stay with you, just so you've got somewhere to go. So anyway, that's kind of a glimpse of what Cote d'Azur has to offer. Let's go over, hop to another one, and we'll go from there. All right, so here we are, last stop of the day. The building behind me is called Marina Grand. I wanted to come where you could get the best view of it and tell you all about it. I know it's windy today, but it doesn't matter. I'm still out here getting my hair blown around just for you. So Marina Grand has two stacks or two buildings to it. You've got the 2640 building and the 2650 building. The 2640 building has views directly out to the east, moving a little bit north and then south. Probably has the more desirable views out of the two buildings, but they're both spectacular. So one of the drawbacks to this building is you are on the other side of the bridge in in Riviera Beach, no longer in Singer Island. But the really nice thing about this building is that you overlook the intracoastal, then you see Singer Island, and then you see the ocean. So the view, in my opinion, is actually better than a lot of what you're gonna get over on Singer Island. Another drawback though is where you're gonna be beachfront and really walkable to the beach over there. Over here, it's gonna be a lot more driving or hopping on your bike because you've gotta go across the bridge, which is located right there, and it's just gonna take you longer. Great amenities though. You've got pickleball over there, you've got a pool. Actually, valet is going to be included with your monthly association fee as well, which is pretty reasonable. The units in there right now are running probably about 600,000 to just over $1 million, and you have 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom units. It is all garage parking over there too, which is really awesome. Now, one other thing, negative for some people is that is a catwalk building, okay? So when you take the elevator up, you know, you do walk on a catwalk before your unit. couple more positive. This is a manned gate, and also you have to have a fob to get to your floor in order to get out and then go into your unit. So a lot of extra security there. Really is a great option for anybody where view is the most important thing and they're not specifically looking at being able to just walk out onto the beach. So great option. And you know, that's what we've got for you today. So again, here I am, I'm standing at the top of a parking garage right now, just wanting to share some of the great things that we have with Singer Island. You have such beautiful views over here and out here, and so many choices. You know, buildings that started in the, you know, the 70s all the way up to buildings that are being completed right now, a range of prices from, you know, 300,000 up over to 10 million if that's your budget. You know, I will say in general, the north side of the island on Singer Beach is something to be aware of, is the beach can be a little bit thinner than on the south side. So when you've got high tide, you can lose a good majority of your beach. But, you know, but there's a lot of good things to do, or good things about both sides as far as location, ease to get to things. It's just more important about really what's important to you, and that's what we're here to help with. So, you know, if a condo in South Florida is something that you're interested in, please give us a call, because again, it's about discovering what are the things that are most important to you in a condo so that we can point you to the best condos for you, whether it's amenities, view, location, all of those things really come into play, excuse me. And hey, pet friendly, you know, that's another big one. So many people come down here with pets, and not all these buildings are going to allow pets, and if they do, there's pet restrictions. So those are things that we can help guide you with, but we always know about great deals. We definitely know about all the great condos. So if you're looking for a condo, give us a call, shoot us a text. Thank you so much for watching this video. Can't wait to see you on the next one. Thanks a lot.